What's going on, everybody? C4 here, and welcome back to episode 19 of the San Antonio Marshals Flashback franchise, where we are here one game away from the Super Bowl, hosting the 10-6 Miami Dolphins. Last episode was an epic playoff battle between a playoff rival, which you can see at the top screen there. We beat the Baltimore Ravens 52-36. The second time this year Eli Manning dropped 5 touchdowns on our ass, and we were still able to prevail. So now we have the Miami Dolphins in town, and we ended last week's episode with a quick preview, but a refresher, that was a couple days ago, of who we're going up against. They got Tommy Harris, who's monster, 99 overall, Patrick Surtain, Anquan Bolden, Jason Taylor, Chris Chambers, Randy McMichael, David Carr's their quarterback. They got Mario Williams, Freeman, Tim Jennings, Ricky Williams still pounding that rock. I mean, they're a really good team. We have our work cut out for us, and you know, this is our second playoffs ever. We're not the most experienced team, but we are the most powerful. We have the best power run game. We also throw in a little finesse with Reggie Bush. Our wide receivers are nearly impossible to cover, and it could be destiny. It could be destiny. So here today, we are here in the conference championship game against the Miami Dolphins, trying to punch our ticket to the Super Bowl. Enough talking. Let's get into it. All right, there they bit, and down deep. Greg Jennings, 39 yards, big explosive play. Get the home crowd into it early. Oh, come on. That is such a bad overthrow, Vince Young. That was wide open. Maybe a touchdown. Terrible overthrow from Vince Young. It's only his second year in the National Football League, but that is a costly play. Now it's time for the defense to stand up after the turnover, and they crumble like a graham cracker. 3rd and 6, first play of the second quarter, and we're already going to some verticals cheese. We need to get a big play. We need to get a big splash play to get everything going. And right across the middle, Dallas Clark bringing it up over the 50-yard line. We are in Dolphin territory. Let's go quickly again. We got some slants here. I definitely want to maybe challenge with Andre Johnson at the top of the screen there if he can get open. See if he wants to. He doesn't feel like it. So we'll take off and scramble. Vince Young runs right into Dallas Clark. Fumbles out of bounds. But hey, we're moving the ball. Come on. Mario Williams gets through on the sack. Need better protection than that. Setting a 3rd and 17. Oh my God, we're getting destroyed. All right, we made the field goal. Our defense actually does a good job holding up the Dolphins offense. We got a minute 22 left in the first half. Try to get a go-ahead lead, or at least bring it down to a 1-point deficit. Oh my. What a play, Reggie Bush. He's such a good athlete, man. You think because we have Adrian Peterson that he's gonna be an afterthought. 200 yards last week. That was a highlight reel play, putting us up on the 6-yard line. 16 seconds left. We're gonna have at least 3 opportunities here. Let's go quick. And throw it in. Wes Walker brings down the slant cheese as we get a go-ahead touchdown. 3-point lead as we enter halftime. All right, let's go defense. Get a stop. Maintain this lead at least. There we go. We hold them to a field goal as you open up the 4th quarter, tied up at 10 apiece. Oh, my God. Where's our offensive line? Jason Taylor's second sack. 4 sacks on the game. Not good. Not good enough. I'm a punting god, though. I'm a special teams machine, baby. That's like an 80-yard punt. All right, come on. 80-yard punt. There we go. Flip the field. Who says special teams doesn't count? Get me on that Madden Pro Circuit. Best punter on YouTube. Best punter on Twitch. Oh, my. Thank God. That was terrible. Get your feet set, young man, before you throw that ball. Man, at this point, I just want to run the ball. I do not trust Vince Young as far as I could throw him. So let's go back to Reggie Bush, who's having a career playoff performance here. This 2-week run. He has 90% of our total yards. I don't know why we're using him. For whatever, he's our backup, our third down running back, but he's getting all these juicy plays. And just like that, the home run. Flex on him. Reggie Bush, Reginald Bush. Big time. Absolute big time. Go-ahead touchdown with just over 2 minutes to go in the AFC Championship game. Defense, make it stop. And they do. There's a turnover. Turnover. We get the ball on the Dolphins 30 just right before the 2-minute warning. Oh, my God. Are we going to go... Oh! Reggie Bush. Reggie motherfucking Bush. Defense get the stop, and we do 24-10. The Marshalls are your AFC champions. What's this, year 5? Year 6 in existence? I think this is year 5. Took us 5 years to get here. Incredible drafting. Chemistry. The running back attack is ridiculous. Reggie Bush, the backup. Look, Adrian Peterson was our starter. What, he had 14, 15 touchdowns, over 1,000 yards. Rookie, almost rookie, runner-up for Rookie of the Year, but should have been Rookie of the Year. And when Vince Young only completed 8 passes for 148 yards, had a touchdown, had a really bad interception, almost a couple interceptions, it's Reggie Bush who has over 300 total yards in both of our playoff games, coming in for 2 touchdowns. Both, how many highlight? He had a highlight reel screen pass, had a highlight reel touchdown run at the end to cap it all off. Wes Welker also was able to chip in a touchdown. We got 7 tackles for Smith and Rhodes, 2 sacks. O.C. Manura, half sack Vince Wilfork, half sack Jared Allen. You got an interception from Sheldon Brown as your Marshalls are heading towards the Super Bowl. All right, we're here. We found out we're taking on the Saints. Looking at the Pro Bowl, look at some of our honors. Vince Young, we have a couple guys aren't going to be making the Pro Bowl. Let's just put it that way. Vince Young is your starter at QB, which is honestly a little ridiculous. Andre Johnson's wide receiver 3. We have... no one on our offensive line made it. That feels a little disrespectful. Warren Sapp, your starting defensive tackle. We got... That's it. I'm going to go throw up. Just the blatant disrespect for your Marshall. Your Super Bowl team, you only got a couple, handful. Need more than that. He's looking here to upgrade old AP. He's been resting up. He's resting up. Maybe this will be his game. But it's been the Reggie Bush show. We're rolling with the hot hand so far. It's a big +4 to winner. So we're Super Bowl Minneapolis taking on the 10-6 New Orleans Saints. Let's see what they're looking at. What are we going up here against? So they got Deuce McAllister, LaCharles Bentley, Dante Stallworth, Richie Incognito. There's going to be some very, very mean things probably said on that football field. Antonio Cromartie. Where's the QB? Aaron Brooks is their quarterback. Aaron Brooks, ladies and gentlemen, just in case, when the sim is playing defense, if they're giving up big play after big play, cheesy touchdown, instant touchdown, just know that it's an 86 overall, 31-year-old Aaron Brooks throwing the rock. They got Deuce McAllister. They actually have really good power backs. Brandon Jacobs, Deuce McAllister. We're going to make sure we wrap up. Really good wide receiver. They got Marcus Colston. That's actually kind of cool that they drafted him. Not much at tight end. Offensive line is pretty good. Dwan Edwards. You got Darren Howard, Anthony Adams, Niall Diggs. You got pretty good defense. No real weaknesses that we can go after, I guess, defensively. They're really good across the board. So hey, it's gonna be a big Super Bowl. It's at 6:17 p.m. Make sure you set your clocks. I'm sure we'll be back here in a day or two for that Super Bowl. I was gonna do squat, but if it's gonna be our first Super Bowl, you gotta get a whole episode dedicated to it. We gotta do it right. We gotta do it big boy style. So that will be in a day or two's time. The Marshalls finally making the Super Bowl. The grind we went from 0-16 2 years ago to 1 and done in the playoffs last year to going on our own Super Bowl run. I mean, hey, Reggie Bush has been the star. Reggie Bush has been the star all along the ways. Lord knows what he has in store for the Super Bowl. What kind of just ridiculousness that he is going to show up. What wow play he's going to pull out of his ass to save our team. We need Vince Young to step it up too. Vince Young was not particularly good last week versus 2 weeks ago against the Ravens, where he straight up got in a shootout with Eli Manning. He got 4 touchdowns, looked as good as he has in his entire career. We need that Vince Young to come back. We're going to need everyone's effort, all hands on deck, to win our first Super Bowl here against the Saints. And unlike my other series, if we win the Super Bowl, it's not finished, because I want to try to build a dynasty. That's the whole thing. We are going to be going until the rosters run out, baby. So we are going to be trying to build a very special dynasty here. So it's, don't worry. If we win the Super Bowl, it's not like, oh, okay, Marshalls are done. No. We're going to build a dynasty, and it all starts next episode against the Saints in the Super Bowl. So thank you guys for watching. As always, your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button if you enjoyed. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace out.
Money I'm spending, I'm out and I'm shopping. You talking that shit, well you talking the talking. Look at my options, look at me dropping. Ass in the game, like who are you stopping? Not me, not never. Not me, not never. Not me, not never. I'm way too clever. Look at the kid, Mr. Consistent, I'm doing it big.